That's not to say that bad economic times won't have any impact on open source code volume and quality. They certainly will. But in many cases, the poor economy will actually improve certain niches of open source development. I have a couple of community stories here that I won't go into about how people are saving money with open source right now, in particular, how they're choosing open source telephony packages and not looking at closed source. Actually, I just had a meeting last week with school systems in Oregon, and it looks like most of them are going to be moving away from their Cisco package to an open source solution because of not just that focus on cost, but the focus on rightness. Better? Any better? Consider that right now I can buy. Just turn it off. I'll just talk about that. That's what's going on. Turn it off. I'll just talk. I can speak loudly. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Okay, great. I'll go a little hoarse this afternoon, but I think we'll manage. So. I can buy a Class 5 switch now on eBay for about $5,000 that used to sell for about $250,000. That's a huge change. We're seeing the same thing happening in software where, as an example, not to pick a certain large vendor beginning with C, sells their package for typically 6 digits. The same solution can be provided with an open source platform, whether it's Asterisk, FreeSwitch, or Yate, with the same functionality for 0. That's, of course, never 0. There's development time and effort into that, but often you've got the headcount already that can do that internally of your staff, and so the cost decision it's a no-brainer. I think that right now we're seeing that, again, that focus really zoom in on both the rightness of the solution, meaning the functionality that you can provide, and the fact that it's not the wrong decision, coupled with the cost, is very, very powerful. So how does this change your business? Right now, most of you are probably employed doing something with open source. Or if you're not, you're a very employable resource at the moment. So I think that even if you've been, and I've seen this actually in the Asterisk project, where we've seen people come into development, new development in the last year, who have said, well, I got laid off from my company doing whatever, my company closed, so I've got some free cycles while I sit here and look for a job. I'm going to help you develop for open source software because A, it gives me something to do. B, when I talk to an employer, potentially, I can say, well, look, this is what I've been doing in my time off. Isn't this great? I'm part of this big project that does telephony. And C, even if it doesn't, as far as B, they can say that they've been developing that software and use it as an example of their coding prowess and the fact that other people respect them and have included that code into somebody's large code base. And C, then, they get experience in that telephony market. And so now we're seeing a lot of different small companies starting up that are doing next generation telephony things that have been founded because their founders have been laid off by some other company. Okay, well, I'm already in the process of speaking loudly. I might as well keep going. So, lastly, if you're an end user, be prepared for kind of a boom in the creativity and new amazing products that you're going to see based on open source, not only delivered via handsets and the traditional telephony aspects that you're familiar with, but certainly on your mobile devices. That I think is going to be really the focus ongoing as far as where open source telephony looks for real new innovation, and it's where we're going to see a huge growth in the number of developers, the number of lines of code. I hope that this is the last time that I have to give this presentation. I hope that in 3 months that we'll never see the stock market's going to be rising again, everyone's going to be happy, everyone's going to be employed. If not, I'm actually interested in hearing your stories about how the economic downturn has improved your business. Please feel free to send me some mail. This whole presentation and a whole lot more notes, which you can't see, are available as Creative Commons license. Feel free to give this or use parts of it inside your company or to other people. And as the last plug, I'll say that this and a lot of other things will be discussed at AstroCon this fall. I see some of you there. But that about wraps it up. I'll take questions. There's a motion. I know he has questions.